Good morning again. Most recent question that came in is actually from an accounting standpoint, and it was a business client, new business, small business, and they asked a simple question. So this is probably going to be a pretty short little video, but the question was, I've got to get some accounting software. I'm going to use QuickBooks in some way, shape, or form. Should I go to the store and buy the desktop version, or should I do the online version, QuickBooks Online? I don't know which way to go. Can you help me? Can you give me some insight? Perfect. I said, I'll give you exactly what you need. And so basically the first part is you got to understand the monetization. How do they charge? Well, when you buy QuickBooks, if you go to Best Buy or wherever and you pick up a copy of the green box, I call it, which is QuickBooks, I always look green, you're going to pay a one-time license fee to buy that software, and then you load it locally on a machine. So the benefit there is it's a one-time fee. Traditionally, QuickBooks will service that copy for 3 years when you buy a new one. So once we get past the 3 years, we tend to have to buy new licenses. And after that, we have to pay that cost again. A typical license is about $200 a year for, say, like a QuickBooks Pro. Okay, that's great. What else do we get with the desktop? The biggest benefit to desktop for me, when someone asks me, is if somebody has multiple companies. And here's what I mean by that. If I buy one desktop and I'm going to use that for my businesses, let's say I've got a rental business, some sort of operational business, maybe I got an S Corp or something like that I want to keep track of. For the one cost of, say, $200, I can actually do all of those companies. It's just a separate company and I can toggle between the two. Very nice, very easy, no additional cost. That's great. Typically, if I find somebody that's got multiple companies, I'm always going to tell them to lean over to that because there's no additional cost. Now, when we head over to QBO or QuickBooks Online, the issue is how it's monetized. It's actually monetized not by buying a copy like desktop. It's monetized by user, by company. So if I start up ABC Roofing, bang, monthly fee. If I add in there DEF Flooring, bang, another fee, monthly. So you can see software as a service, it's a monthly fee. It's web-based, right, versus desktop-based. I don't have something to load. So it's maybe a little easier for people that aren't technological to get it up and going. But I tell you what, if you're spending $50 a month every single month for that one company as a convenience, or $200 on my desktop, well, you can see, right, $200 one time and it works for 3 years versus $50 a month or $600 a year for 3 years, $1,800. That's a 9-fold difference for picking it. And imagine if I have a second company. Hello, it's there. However, QBO is nice. It syncs with our banks with a click. It's really, really easy. Now you can import into desktop. It's just not as simplistic. It's not as easy, to import our transactions from our bank account. Well, the other functionality though with inside QuickBooks Online is that it is web-based, meaning I don't have to be at my computer to do it. Huge perk, right? But one of the downsides I have with QBO is multiple reports. When you open up QuickBooks, you can actually have your P&L here, your balance sheet here, your check register there, all on the same screen. Can't do that in a web-based. The best you can do in a web-based scenario is basically open up a new tab for a window, right? Where you right-click on a link and say open in a new tab, and bang, maybe you can do that report, but then you have separate tabs. That's about as good as it can get, and you still have to toggle between the two. So from an accounting standpoint, when you ask an accountant, I actually lean towards desktop. I'm more efficient. I like seeing a journal entry reflected over onto some sort of financial statement. I love the one-time fee. I don't mind that it's locally there because a lot of times I'm going to subscribe to some sort of backup service that's backing up my data to make sure, right? There's plenty of them out there, but you should be backing up your data anyways. So it takes that risk out of play. And really money talks, from that standpoint. Of course, an accountant is going to try to push you to QuickBooks Online. Why? You get to invite them as a user. I love QuickBooks Online when my clients are paying for it. Why not? I can log into their stuff. It's easy. There's no data transfer. There's no send me this file, back it up, put it into Dropbox, right? Whatever you're doing to do it. So, but the big picture to me is money talks. if I'm going to spend $600 a year versus $200 over 3 years, it's got to be worth something to me to be able to do it. So that's my long answer, right? 5-minute answer. I thought it'd be shorter than that on the differences between QBO and the desktop. Have a great day.